What's up, everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, the most compelling game-related YouTuber, and you damn well know it, and the king, the absolute king of all gamer-related media. Only I, the albino rhino, could garner such attention, can be on the cover of every major gaming outlet, can be on the lips of every YouTuber known to man that's supposed to be covering video games. But what do they cover instead of video games? They cover me. That's right, because I'm compelling. Now, make sure you guys check out the links in the description, because you're going to see the link to this article. You're also going to see my Twitter at @the_Crapgamer. You're also going to see the link to the Redbubble merchandise. You're also going to see the Facebook page link, and you're also going to see Jay Williams, Graphic God, the one and only, his Twitter link, because I know you're going to want some graphics so you can look as good as me, and I'm looking damn fine. So go ahead and check that stuff out as well. On to today's topic. You know, Sony has been using the "for the players" kind of slogan for a while now, and I've always found that interesting, because I'm saying, what does that exactly mean? How are you guys for the players, right? What are you guys exactly doing that's for the players? I have yet to really notice that, because I'm a player and they haven't really done anything for me yet. But I will say that it's interesting because, you know, Sony has always been very politician-like, and what I mean by that is they'll say a lot of things, but then when it comes down to delivering said things, they don't really do that. They don't do a good job at actually delivering what they say. Microsoft has come out and they have actually said, "Hey, guess what? We're open to allowing, you know, cross-network play between our console and any other console and PC and all this stuff." Now the Rocket League developers, or soccer cards as it's known in the Xbox community, has said, "Hey, we figured out how to get Xbox One players to play against PS4 players, and it's going to be fair. We're just now waiting on," what did they say? They said they're waiting for the political side to be worked out, because Sony, they're basically kind of backtracking a bit. They're being very cagey and kind of non-confrontational. So I think that it's interesting that Sony talks up how great they are, how they're for the gamers, and then when there's something that revolutionary could happen, we could actually see like our first game that has cross-network play between Xbox and PlayStation, and Sony's dragging their feet on it, and yet they're for the players and for the gamers and all this kind of stuff. I just don't really see it. You know, it's like those politicians, you know, they promise greatness and change and hope and all this shit, and then when they get in office, shit changes and you don't get any of it. You know, it's one thing to make promises, but Jesus, at least come through with a little bit. This is something that they could do, and I understand that they have a foothold on the damn community or whatever, and this generation, and I don't think allowing a few titles to be cross-network play is going to change your stranglehold on the fucking generation, because it's not going to happen. You know, Sony just needs to stick to their word and try it out. You know, there's nothing wrong with, you know, if these developers, the Rocket League developers, have this figured out, are willing to do the work. Microsoft has said, "Hey, let's do it." There's no reason why Sony should be holding back. And there's no reason why any Sony fanboy should be defending this, saying, "Oh, well, this or that or the other thing," because the work is already done. Microsoft and the Rocket League developer have already agreed. Sony's the one dragging their feet with this, and I think it's utterly ridiculous. I mean, let's just hope that this does get worked out, because it could lead to big things. It could mean that no longer, if your friends all bought PlayStations and you're an Xbox guy, you don't have to get you don't have to get a PlayStation. You can get an Xbox. You know, how many people out there bought a PlayStation 4 even though you're an Xbox fan for the most part, because your friends had it? Now imagine a world where you could have been perfectly fine buying an Xbox because you're able to play your friends on PlayStation 4 anyway. Or how many PlayStation 4 fans just missed, just missed being able to play with your friends that maybe did buy an Xbox, or vice versa. If you have an Xbox and your friends have PS4s, don't you want to play against them? This seems like a no-brainer to me, and it seems like everything's ready and lined up for this to happen. We just need to get on Sony to start allowing this to happen, and so far, they're not really. So if you want to blame one person, one particular group, why you can't play Rocket League cross-platform, it's Sony. Let's get on Sony's ass, not literally, and let's get them to look into this and allow this to happen, people. Let me know what you guys think about this. Thanks for watching. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.